Hey guys, welcome to Fight Your Rival, episode 14. As you can see, we're not at the beach anymore.
Unfortunately, we got evicted. Apparently they're not cool with having sticks there and trying to run tournaments in the sand. Kind of wasn't fun after a while anyway.
Yeah, well, there weren't any TVs on the beach, so
yeah.
we really couldn't play anything.
Yeah, I couldn't find a power outlet for Xbox, so.
Yeah, as much as I digged, I didn't find anything.
And
So
your Vita's battery ran out, so.
So we're back where we belong here, but we still have all the great fighting game news for you. First things first, Seth Killian leaving Capcom. This was announced last week actually, and it's still a big topic in the fighting game industry because we really are not sure why Seth Killian left. Do you have an opinion as to why Seth Killian left?
I think when he announced he was leaving, the most obvious thing was because of the recent backlash that Capcom's been getting over Cross Tekken. Maybe he was just like, okay, I can't handle this anymore. What he said himself in his departure note that he left on Capcom's site, he basically said he went to pursue like another dream job. So it's also possible that, you know, maybe he wanted a return to a quieter life. I mean, he basically has been the face of Capcom's fighting games for the past few years. He's been a huge part of fighting games growing, really. I mean, he was one of the main people behind Street Fighter 4 and behind that whole just resurgence of fighters. Could have just been exhausted from working for Capcom. Which, as Ono pointed out in his blog, he pretty much got worked to the bone, and then when he got back to work from the hospital, they were like, okay.
They made him work some more.
Yeah, no rest at Capcom.
Whatever you want to do, Seth Killian, from here on out, we're totally going to back you up. We met you back in Comic-Con last year, and it was awesome, and you know, you took your time to talk to everyone, and it seemed like you really enjoyed your job because you really enjoyed fighting games. So thank you again, and I can't wait to see what's going to come next from you.
Hopefully Seth will be at EVO. He actually is one of the founders of EVO, but even though he's not with Capcom, I'd love to see him still involved with the community in some way. You know, as we said before, best of luck, Seth, and definitely looking forward to whatever you're doing next.
And I still like Cross Tekken.
I love Cross Tekken. So speaking of EVO, it's literally right around the corner.
Yes.
It's about a week and a half away, so everyone everywhere has been grinding out. Some people might be in Vegas already. Who knows? People might be going crazy. There's a lot of exciting new announcements regarding the event. Actually, the EVO guys, SRK, have announced an EVO scholarship for about $12. You could subscribe to the EVO stream, and it's totally optional. You won't miss anything if you don't get it. But you get a 720p stream, so you get.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
You get better quality.
What about ads? Elimination of ads?
I haven't looked into that. Hopefully.
Okay. Well, let's hope.
That'd be a nice bonus for $12. You know,
Yeah.
I think ad-free would be ideal. But that money is actually going towards the first ever EVO scholarship.
That's so cool.
It's really awesome. They're trying to raise $10,000 to award to a potential student in game design. This guy right here. EVO. EVO him. Send him to game design school.
Yep.
And then you can make Girl Fight 2. You can make the sequel.
Electric Boogaloo. And the sequel will come out before the first one.
Exactly.
Yep.
We'll get Girl Fight 2 before its originator. It's awesome that they're trying to do something for fighting game players, you know, not just the games themselves.
Yeah, so if you guys are going to watch EVO and you have $12 burning a hole in your pocket, you might as well spend it and get that full 720p experience and hopefully no ads.
Hopefully. Regardless of whether you pay or not, I'm actually very excited about the stream. There's 3 streams in total this year.
Yeah, that's pretty epic.
All on Twitch this year, which is good. You're gonna have 2 main streams of gameplay, just like last year. You know, you're gonna find AE and Marvel on the main stream, games like MK9 and KOF on the secondary stream. There's also a 3rd stream, which is all behind the scenes and panels.
Well, the behind the scenes and the panels, do you know any specific panels that they're actually having?
I believe Sony's gonna be there because they are gonna be showing off PlayStation All-Stars.
That's right, okay.
And I think Ultra Chen are doing a panel.
Oh, really?
James Chen and Ultra David.
Okay, sweet.
Kind of like UFGCH, just all community-driven panels that I'm very excited to watch. I'm happy that they're providing stuff for people that can't be there, like us.
Thank you guys. Like 3 streams is awesome. I mean, I'm gonna figure out how to watch all 3 at once, but
we'll find a way.
I'll find a way. Yeah.
Last bit of EVO news, they actually unveiled the official stick.
Yes.
And obviously, it's gorgeous as you'd expect. It has a similar body to the Mad Catz Cross Tekken sticks. I believe the body itself is translucent.
Okay.
And the sticker has the EVO graphics on it, so it's very well done. And I'm very jealous of anyone that wins it next week.
Yeah. So Tecmo just announced a brand new Dead or Alive 5 Collector's Edition. About 2 episodes ago, we had a last quick bit of news and we said they were releasing one for $140 and it came with a bunch of stuff. This one is actually completely different from that one. I'm assuming maybe that one was a European release only or something like that. This is the US one and it's actually cheaper, so I'm actually more excited because I get to spend less money, but you got less stuff. For the US DOA 5 Collector's Edition, you got 6 Angel outfits. I'm assuming that's DLC for the ladies.
Yeah, all the pre-order content basically.
You also get a hardcover art book, obviously, the soundtrack, obviously, and a poster of the Dead or Alive 5 cast. So that's pretty cool. I mean, the other one had like nameplates or faceplates. Put them on your face and look like Dr. Doom or something like that. This also comes in a steel case, so maybe you could put the steel case on your face and pound it in so you can look like Dr. Doom. But this, but this one's only $80. So a lot cheaper than 140. So I want Angel outfits and I want a Dr. Doom face. So I'm definitely buying this DOA 5 collector's set. Which one do you think you're gonna get? Are you even gonna buy the collector's?
Honestly, with DOA, I don't think I'm excited enough to buy the collector's edition, but probably pre-order GameStop because I do like Kazumi, and I'd like to see her sexy angel outfit. For gameplay reasons, it changes her hitbox. While we're still on DOA 5, there's actually a completely new character revealed on Famitsu. His name is Rig, and he is a Taekwondo fighter.
Awesome.
And I only saw very blurry magazine captures of him, but there's like Jin Kazama, so I'm sold. That's probably the character I'm gonna play.
I'm actually very excited for this new character since he is a Taekwondo character, and I personally love Taekwondo players. I mean, I played with Ken Kanhua, and I enjoy Jury, you know, in Street Fighter, so I'd like to see how they do a Taekwondo fighter. All legs. Let's do this. I'm excited.
All legs, all day.
All day.
So our last bit of news, if you've been on SRK or I Play Winner, you'll see that a whole ton of Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Infinites have been discovered.
Awesome! Yay!
Which is hysterically ironic considering EVO's next week.
Yes.
You know, I hope people start abusing them. Basically, it involves the team aerial exchange. If you aerial exchange down in the middle of a combo, certain characters can do it based because of the properties of their moves, can do it infinite. I know Magneto, Trish, Frank West, Iron Man has a really difficult one, Dante may have one, a good chunk of the cast has one if you research them. Now, how do you feel about these?
It upsets me because I think the game's broken already, and sometimes, I mean, maybe it's because I'm just not good enough, but, you know, sometimes I just sit there and fill a seat and don't really do much, and then other times I'll grind it down all the way to the last character. The game is too random, and throwing infinites in there just make it a little more difficult. I think it might just steer the game into just straight, serious, hardcore players only, because people who might just enjoy the game, you know, just to play it because they enjoy the roster or the characters, and they don't really want to take the time to, you know, muscle memory all those infinites, they might steer away from the game, or they might not show around up as much. So maybe the community is gonna actually decrease, or maybe it'll stay the same and everyone will just learn them because they just want to beat the crap out of each other in that game. I mean, I think it sucks.
I actually don't have too much of a problem with it for a couple reasons. I mean, it's kind of crazy to see that he's going into like a Marvel 2 realm where this stuff's kind of becoming prevalent. The reason I don't have a huge problem with it is to do these combos in the first place, you know, as of now, you have to TAC down, which if everyone knows that, you can always be ready to counter that TAC.
True.
You can always mash down an A in the middle of a combo. So it kind of evolves that metagame of Marvel. It's like, am I going to go for the infinite, or am I going to do an up exchange, side exchange? In my opinion, it's not easy enough to be completely broken. Well, we'll really have to see how it plays down in tournament play, because Olaf Redlin, a Marvel player, he was on Cross Counter Live last night to actually show some of the infinites off, and he said they're very character specific. He said Trish's is super easy, whereas other characters takes a lot more work. So, in my opinion, the chance of nailing one in the match is so random and rare that I feel like the community shouldn't worry yet. And if it becomes prevalent, you know, we'll see what happens from there. Either Capcom will patch it, or they'll just let it rock, and people will find the next piece of technology to counter it. So
I'm already worried.
It's the best and worst part of Marvel. It's amazing because the game is so open-ended, constantly evolving.
Yeah.
You know, it sucks when you go to a tournament and you get beat by stuff like that, and as you said, you're just sitting and watching.
Yeah.
But it's exciting that it's such an open canvas and people are discovering so much.
This week is actually a special week in New York. This week is Spider-Man week, hence the shirt.
Yep.
Can't see it. Not only because the Amazing Spider-Man game came out based on a motion picture, which is, the game is actually very amazing. So thank you, B-Nox. You guys made us very happy with that one. I was a little skeptic, but I bought it. So yes, please buy the game. I know it's not a fighting game, but we both approved that game.
We love it.
Yes, so please buy it. Not only that, we are also going to go over Spider-Man's brief history, or extended history, in the fighting game community. Spider-Man's first fighting game was Marvel Superheroes.
That's where basically the sprite you see in Marvel 3 is basically a super evolved version of that sprite that started in Marvel Superheroes 1.
And they use that sprite all the way on, right?
Yeah.
Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter, same sprite.
Marvel 1,
Marvel 1,
Marvel 2,
Marvel 2, and now...
And Marvel 3, even in
Marvel
its
3.
beautiful 3D glory, it's still the classic pose.
Yes.
Still same moves. Maximum Spider has been a move for like a decade and a half now. You know?
Yeah.
So Wesker has Spider-Man to thank for his super.
I think a lot of characters have a lot to thank Spider-Man for, you know. Like, especially the Maximum Spider, I think that's the most iconic special that came out from him, and they replicated it for other characters.
Absolutely. And also, I mean, if if you want to be technical, was he in those Nemesis games?
Yes, he was in Rise of the Imperfects as well.
I think his actual first appearance in a Capcom game was War of the Gems. So if you want to be technical about it, but the Spider-Man, the fighting game version of Spider-Man, as we know and love, starred Marvel superheroes, and he's, you know, surprisingly stayed pretty unchanged. So
Yeah.
pretty awesome. He's definitely an iconic character, and he's not the most used characters if you go to tournaments and stuff, but the people that play Spider-Man are incredible, and he's a joy to watch at a high level.
In Marvel 2, I love him. He was nasty as hell.
Yeah.
Can't play with him in Marvel 3 as much as I love him. I mean, your name is Spidey, and
My name is Spidey, and I can't even handle him.
Yeah.
That's a story for another day. So speaking of Spider-Man, obviously the movie drops next Tuesday,
Yep.
which we're all incredibly excited about, and we actually got hooked up. We got an exclusive deleted scene from the movie. We'll let you guys watch it and let us know what you think.
Yeah, guys, tell us what you think about this deleted scene. All right, Doc, time to put an end to this.
No one defeats Doom.
Get ready! Maximum Spider! One.
Don't worry, Pete. I got this.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Take that. Yeah. Oh.
My metal face!
Oh. Eat it, Doom.
Oh no, I'm not hungry. Who are you?
Come on. Tell me you don't know your favorite Avenger.
You don't look like Cap, so no?
Well, anyway, I kicked the Avengers' butts a while back.
Ooh, that dude's a proud American. Only America can punch that hard.
And they let me join. Want to fight for that sweet suit?
As much as I love battling big-headed children, I'll have to pass. Besides, I've got a movie premiere to go to.
Ah, that's right. Can you get me in, please?
Sure, only if you do me one favor.
What's that?
Shut the hell up!
See you later!
Wow.
Amazing.
So that was the big twist.
Yep,
That was the big twist. Guest
Pretzel
character in
twist.
Spider-Man. I did not see that coming.
Me either.
It's beautiful, Joe.
Yeah.
He took over the Avengers and he's taking over another Marvel movie.
That's what he does. He's beautiful.
I can't wait till Iron Man 3 when he actually turns out to be the final boss.
I can't wait for Iron Man 3 when Tony Stark pulls off his helmet, and it is beautiful, Joe. That's what I'm waiting
It's
for.
gonna happen. You're gonna be in the New York City area. We're actually gonna be at Midtown Comics Smash Fest. It's I think this is the 6th one. It's a free tournament series held every month, and it's going to be in Astoria, Queens. We'll leave the info for you right there.
Yep.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, we've both been to them. They're great for casual players because they're free and they're at bars, so you can just hang out, have a drink, play some Marvel. But, you know, there's also a good chunk of high-level players there, so you really get what you want out of it and
Yeah.
have a good time.
Shout outs to John from Midtown Comics for hosting this, and also the Mash Fest Mondays every other Monday. You know, if you guys are in the New York area, definitely check out these free events. And it's a great way to meet people in the FGC and just have a good time.
Support John, support MashFest, support Midtown Comics, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you at a tournament soon.
Yep, so this is Natal from Fight Your Rival.
This is Mike from Fight Your Rival.
And remember, guys,
Keep fighting.